Good morning. It's Captain Andy coming to you live from Lake Norman, North Carolina. Hey, listen, got the 200 Mercury Black Max engine we picked up the other day in Morganton, North Carolina. Got it hanging here. Made a little stand for it yesterday afternoon. Obviously didn't go through any major expenses or complications. Just bought some scrap lumber there from the Home Depot discount aisle. A couple of pieces of plywood I had left over. Cobbled up a little stand. Doesn't look like much, but it's definitely substantial enough to hold this 340-pound motor. Got it hanging here from my block and tackle. Good old trusty block and tackle. It's never failed me yet. And just going to take the strain off of it, show you what we've got here. And hopefully my cobbled together little stand holds. So here we go. So far so good. Okay folks, well that's it. Got the motor out the back of the truck. Got it on the stand here. Put some wheels on that stand where we can roll it around for convenience, because obviously, as you can see, I'm kind of strapped for space in my little workshop over here. And next step, we're going to go through this engine. Looks to be a good unit. Like I said the other day, we checked the compression. We took the bore scope on our laptop computer, checked out all the cylinders, make sure we didn't have any scored cylinders or broken rings. Everything looks really good here. I am noticing those little things, and this is indicative of any older model motor, two-stroke especially, ethanol fuel. This motor was built in 1983, and that was round about the time ethanol was showing up in our gasolines, cars, boats, whatnot. It really wreaks havoc on certain types of plastics. As you can see here, this tiny hose, this is called a crankcase bleeder hose. Has different locations. It helps oil the top and lower bearings. It's broken, and it's broken right here at the brass nipple. This video photographer can get a good close-up of that. This is some things that you want to look out for. All of these will have to be replaced with updated plastic hoses that are alcohol resistant. If you don't, you're going to have little things like this plague you. Your motor's not going to run properly. It's not going to idle properly. And over time, you can potentially burn out your top or bottom main bearings because they're not getting oiled. Again, we're looking at the carburetors. Just to let you know out there in the interweb world, we're seeing black gaskets. Black gaskets are the original gaskets on the carburetors from the manufacturer back in 1983. If this had an alcohol or ethanol resistant update, you would see a brown gasket here. So these carburetors will have to be overhauled, the updated ethanol resistant needle and seat, as well as the gaskets will have to be put in. And let's not forget about a fuel pump as we go over here to the other side. Take a little peek at our fuel pump. This is the original equipment fuel pump. These hoses are definitely not ethanol resistant, alcohol resistant. As well as all these bleeder hoses. And we see we have a black gasket or black membrane on this fuel pump, which indicates its original equipment. It should be brown if it was ethanol resistant. Anyway, got some work to do here. Just want to give you all a video update on the pandemic pontoon project. Still working on that. Remember, what was it called? Lakescraft. Lakescraft. I don't know what's so special about a Lakescraft pontoon, but I couldn't find any wood in the boat, and it's all welded aluminum construction. We're going to hang a 1983 200-horse Black Max on the back of our 25-foot Lakescraft. Stay tuned. We'll be back to see you shortly.